I'd like to call to order the Economic Development Commission meeting for April 23rd, 2025. I'd like to start with the pledge, please. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Lauren Behrens,
Here.
Kathy Balicki,
Here.
and Rob Kometz is absent. Item number 4, election of officers.
I would like to make a motion for the election of officers to keep the 2024 officers in 2025 the same. President Rob Kometz, Vice President Lauren Behrens, and myself, Secretary Kathy Balicki.
I would like to second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 5, approval of minutes from December 19th, 2024.
I'd like to make the motion to approve the minutes of December 19th, 2024.
I'd like to second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 6, public hearing. Public hearing to consider the approval of the issuance of economic development tax increment bonds for Air Alchemist LLC. Tom, would you like to come up and give us a little recap?
Yes, good afternoon. Tom Everett with Barnes & Thornburg in South Bend. So this public hearing is on the financing for the Jewel Osco project in the town to be constructed by Air Alchemist LLC. This incentive is very similar to a tax abatement, but has a longer term. These bonds would be issued in one or more series to be purchased by a developer or third party, and would be payable solely from tax increment revenues generated by the project itself. The Redevelopment Commission earlier this year in February created a new TIF allocation area for this project, held a public hearing, and then created that allocation area. These bonds would not exceed $3.5 million and would bear interest not exceeding 8%. As I mentioned, these bonds would be payable solely from tax increment revenues generated by the project itself. If there was ever a shortfall in TIF revenues, there would be no requirement of the town to make up the difference. These bonds would have no impact on the town's credit rating, and no other funds or taxing authority of the town is pledged to these bonds. So that's a high-level overview of the project and the financing.
Lauren, any questions?
No, I've read it. Thank you.
Okay. At this time, I'd like to open the public hearing for item number 6. If there's any members of the public that'd like to come up, ask any questions, or make a comment. Going once, twice. Public hearing is now closed. Item 7, ordinances and resolutions. Item 8, a motion to adopt resolution 2025-4-23. Resolution of the Town of St. John Economic Development Commission approving and authorizing certain actions and proceeds with respects to certain proposed economic development tax increment revenue bonds and related matters, and accepting and approving the report of the Economic Development Commission to the Town Council. Is there a motion?
I'd like to make a motion to approve, motion to adopt resolution 2025-4-23.
I'll second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Number 8, reports and correspondence. Any reports?
I don't have any reports.
Number 9, we have public comment. Anyone from the public like to come up? No? Item number 10, a motion to adjourn. Looking for a motion to adjourn.
I will make the motion to adjourn tonight's meeting, April 23rd, 2025.
I'd like to second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.